Well, hello there. We are continuing down the road working on our aesthetic. So, this week, and actually for the next few weeks, we are going to dive deep into the elements of design. And first, we're going to talk about line. That's the one that is the first element of design. Actually, there's no particular order, but we're going to talk about line first. Okay, so we're going to talk about some of the formal qualities of line, and the expressive qualities and the symbolic qualities. And remember, last week we talked about these same qualities on a much larger scale. We talked about these qualities as overall aesthetic. So we're going to talk about these qualities specifically for just in the context of line. Of course, you'll learn the definition of what line is too when you get into the chapter, okay? And then the other thing that as always, we're going to talk about the development of line in terms of your design aesthetic, but we're also going to talk about the importance of line just to a merchandising professional, merchandising or design professional. So that's what we're going to talk about this week, okay? I'm going to introduce you to an artist and a designer as well. Every week I'm going to introduce you to some folks in the fashion and design world, and then some folks outside of the fashion and design world. Remember, we talked about when we're defining aesthetic, that aesthetics is, it's music, it's art, it's nature, it's architecture, it's all these other qualities as well. It's just not fashion, right? We get our inspiration from a lot of different places. So going forward, as we're talking about each element of design, and then when we get to the principles of design, we talk about color, we talk about all those things. I'm going to be introducing you to someone in the fashion world, and then I'm also going to be introducing you to someone out of the fashion world that you can get some inspiration from, okay? All right, here's the best part. We're at week 4, right? So the class, you're a quarter of the way there. So if you made it this far, you can make it, okay? We do have our midterm coming up in a few weeks. Actually, you got a way to go now. Think about it. We have more ahead of us for we have a couple more weeks before we get to the midterms. Let me reel that back. But so talking about line, the first element of design. So dive on in. As always, same scenario. Read the textbook, right? Review the lecture, watch any videos, make sure you're taking notes, complete your discussion board, and then view the recap. I'm really looking forward to finishing reading your first aesthetic experience activity. Okay, all right. See you soon.